Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to see how to create contact record from offline support in Salesforce Embedded Service Chat. In Embedded Service Chat, Salesforce allows us to configure offline support form. When the agents are not available during the non-business hours or non-working hours, this offline support form is displayed when any visitors tries to initiate the chat. Using this form, they can create a case. So by default, using this offline support, we can just create case records. But just with the case records, it will be very hard to find out who created the case and why they have reached out, because we can have only few limited information in it. So if we have the contact information, which is very crucial or significant, so that we can call to them and or we can email them, and we can use all the channels whatever we have, so that we can reach out to them on time and then we can try to resolve their issue. So if I go to this offline support, I can select fields only from case object, because this creates a case record. So but my requirement is to create a contact record along with the case record. So for that, what I have done is I created couple of fields in case object, first name and last name, and I have added that first name and last name in the offline support. So when someone tries to submit a case, they have to enter their first name and last name also, and it will be stored in case object. So, and I'm using the standard fields: web email, web phone, subject, priority, web company, this is account name. So all these are standard fields. So I created two custom fields to get their first name and email and last name. Okay, so fields are created in the case object. Next, I added them in offline support. Next, I created a record triggered flow. So this record triggered flow will be called when the case is created. And the condition is first name is not equal to null, last name is not equal to null, and supplied email is not equal to null. I want to trigger this case record triggered flow only when it is fired from offline support form. So I'm having all these conditions to be checked. Next, I don't want to create duplicate contacts, so I'm first checking whether there is an existing contact. So I'm fetching existing contact records where email is equal to, from the case record I'm getting the supplied email. Next, I have a decision contact found. So there is a contact found, so it is not null. So is null false, so it is not null, so an existing contact is found. And the other one is no matching contact found. So here I'm doing a check whether from this particular get records element a contact was fetched. If it was fetched, what I'm doing is I'm using an assignment element, and then I'm having a variable called contact where contact ID. This is a custom variable inside my flow, and I'm getting the ID of the contact from that get records flow element. So this is the variable I created. Next, let's say no matching contact was found. In that case, it will go to this particular flow path, and it will try to create a record for me. So I'm creating a contact record with the email, first name, last name, phone, whatever information they filled in on the embedded service offline support form. So the contact record will be created here. Once the contact record is created, I'm using assignment element, and I'm assigning the where contact ID variable with the contact ID that is created from the create contact, which is the previous create records element. And then I am updating the case from which this particular flow was triggered, and then I'm updating the case contact ID field as the where contact ID. So the where contact ID will be the existing contact if the contact was found. If the contact was not found, a new contact record will be created and that particular contact ID will be updated on the case. So let's test this. I don't have any cases now. So this is my embedded service chat. So I'm going to so I'm submitting it. A case was submitted successfully. So if I go to Salesforce, testing offline support, this is the contact which got created. So the case record was created, and one more important thing was it also created a contact for us. So using fields on the case object and using a record triggered flow on the case object, we can trigger or we can trigger the record triggered flow and create case record and as well as the contact record when we use offline support from in Salesforce Embedded Service Chat. I hope it was helpful. Thank you for watching.